What's up everybody, John from Moldering Farm here. Thanks for joining us. In today's video, we are going to answer a very popular question. Why do you shear your alpacas? For some reason, it's kind of a controversial topic, but we shear our alpacas because they need it. Anyway, modern day fiber-bearing farm animals have been bred to produce the most fiber possible. You know, because otherwise, what's the point of having an animal that's going to bear some fiber if they don't have any fleece? So you can see this is Macy right here laying down, and she has her full coat on right now. This is Cookie, who we just got recently. She was actually just shorn by the same shearers who are coming today. So you can see the difference. She looks like a pipe cleaner, and she looks like a big cotton ball. So basically what happens in our climate, it gets way too hot in the summer, so we need to have them shorn so that they don't have this big gigantic coat when it's 90 degrees outside. We get them shorn so that they can be cool, so that they can enjoy the summer. If they're not shorn, they will generally just keep growing their fiber, their fleece. Like on and on and on and on and on, because over time they have been bred to have the nicest fiber, to have fast growing fiber that's strong. So if they're not shorn, so like if we didn't shear Linda here, she would just keep growing her fleece on and on and on until it was gigantic and overwhelming, and like she practically couldn't even walk. And there's a lot of talk about people saying that shearing sheeps and shearing animals is bad and it's not good for them. But if you've ever watched a professional shear an animal, they do it super fast. They do it without cutting them. So it's really just, they cut the fleece only. There's no skin cuts, no lesions, no blood, no nothing. And there's like the minimum amount of distress possible to the animal. So it's always good to have the professionals do it. I think back in the day, we were actually thinking about getting sheep. And then, because we would go to the Big E, years and years ago, and we would watch the shearing demonstration every time we went. And we were just fascinated, and it was like, I can't wait to try to do that. But then watching these guys work, it's incredible what they do and how fast they do it. So, if you want to learn how to shear your own animals, I think that's awesome. Save money where you can. I would just say spend some time with a professional, go with them on a few shearings and be an assistant and watch and really be a part of it to see really what's involved, because it's a lot more than what you might think. It's a lot more than just a haircut. So today we are not going to show you them getting shorn because it is not a very fun process for anybody. Luckily it's just once a year, but we have professionals come out, same guys who did it last year. They're very quick, they're very fast. The alpacas just don't like it. They don't like being touched, and so there is actually a lot of handling that goes on when they get shorn, so it is not their favorite thing in the world. But so what I'll do now is I'll just show you around. I'll give you some beauty shots of these alpacas chilling, and then we'll show you them afterwards, and we'll show you their fiber and kind of show you what it's all about. Let's get into it. Marshmallow. Sophie. Where you going, Sophie? So Sophie is a Wakaya. Sophie's the one in the back there. And Marshmallow is a Surrey. So you can see the difference in their fiber. Sophie has puffy, curly hair, fleece, while Marshmallow has the long, almost sort of like dreadlocky fiber. So we have 8 alpacas now. We have 5 Wakayas, or cotton balls, and we have 3 Surreys. So the 3 Surreys we got were the originals. Again, there's Cookie. But so notice how fluffy everybody is. You can tell Pumpkin back there really needs a haircut. She's got the shaggy look going on. But you can see everybody's very fluffy and puffy, and soon they will look like giraffe donkeys, like Cookie in the back there. So you can see the difference, how much less fiber she's got than everybody else. So Shear should be here within the hour. I'm just gonna do a little bit of cleaning up in here. Make sure he's got a clean workspace, then I'll see if I can actually get the girls inside. And because we have to round them up before they are shorn. So we basically round them up into our barn and our little enclosure that we have here. And then we just get them out one by one and shear them that way. So I'm gonna do some cleaning up and see if I can wrangle them in there and get to work.
Showing off your new haircut.
Linda looks like a gremlin.
Linda's still pissed that her best friend is.
All right, so we just finished shearing, went really well, and actually it was not that traumatizing. Everybody did a really good job and was nice and calm for Ron, our shearer, so it all went really well. And so I just wanted to show you guys the difference between Wakaya fiber, which this is the blanket from Macy, and Surrey fiber. This is the blanket from Marshmallow. Big difference. This is Macy's fiber, and everybody has always said how nice her fiber is, from the shearer to the fiber processor. It's so soft, so silky, just really nice. And this gray, I guess gray is a difficult color to get. So like you can just see, it's just so nice and soft and plush, fluffy. So this is her blanket. And she's also big, so she has a lot of fiber, so that's nice. So as our shearer mentioned, she's got a lot of real estate. So it took a lot longer to shear, but she has that much more fiber. And then, so this is Marshmallow's fiber. Just this one little ball. And so you can see the big difference between Surrey fiber and Wakaya, where this is like little tiny curls versus, you know, big crimps. How's that look?
It looks good.
Does it look like I have
Yes.
long blonde?
Yeah, put one on the other side. Yeah, Marshmallow over here should probably.
Lose her mind.
You know who else would lose her mind if she saw you like this? Pepper.
Yeah. Hat and dreadlocks.
You look so cute. 10.
So, we actually didn't get any of our Surrey's fiber processed last year, but apparently this is much like silkier, and so probably like smoother and more straight. So it's going to be interesting to see, because we are going to process everybody's fiber into yarn this year, as opposed to just selling the raw fiber to the mill. So it'll be interesting to see how it happens. All right, so this is all the fiber that we got. These are everybody's blankets in these bags here, and then these are the seconds and thirds in this bag, in these bags here. So basically, the firsts are everything basically shoulders to butt on the back, and then seconds and thirds are pretty much everything else, because the fiber that's on their back is, you know, the least tossed around. You know, all the fiber that's on their feet and on their legs gets trudged through the mud and dirt and water, whereas the stuff that's on their back is as unmolested as you can get. So that's what all that is. So that'll be processed into yarn and maybe something else, I'm not sure. And then this stuff will be good for people that felt things. Like, I think we'll probably send some to Sweet Pea Farm maybe, because she does really cool things with felting. And people make dryer balls.
River spotting.
River spotting. So all in all, today was a good day. It took about an hour and a half, or maybe a little, like closer to 2 hours, to shear 7 alpacas. So they did a good job, and now they are much happier. Now that it's warm out, they can play in the sun and not get overheated. If you're getting ready for your first shearing, if you have alpacas or goats or sheep or whatever, Angora goats, any animal that needs to be shorn, you want to make sure that you have a place where you can corral them so that they can take them one at a time. You want to have access to power, so we had a long, electrical cord coming out, and that's pretty much it. The shearer should bring everything that he or she needs, and you just kind of stand there. Oh, you need bags and something to mark it with. So we used painter's tape and a Sharpie, and then just these garbage bags that we had. Something plastic so that moisture can't get in them, and pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, you can always talk to the person who you're shearing with. I'm sure they'll have preferences and tell you everything you need to know. If you like this video, you should check out this video here. 7 things you need to get started with alpacas. It's everything you need to know for a beginner alpaca owner. It'll be great. Watch it. Trust me. Believe me. Believe me. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. We put out videos on Mondays and Fridays. We go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you stop by and say hello next time. See you later.